So today, fighting again, but this time actually fighting. There's only 2 setup scenes I'm gonna do before we actually get to start punching people this time. So these characters set up, the last thing we left off on was everyone pulling out their weapons like this. So they all pull out their weapons, and what I'm gonna do, what I decided to do is I think it needs a little bit more build up. So I repositioned everyone looking backwards. I'm going to insert the camera back here, and before they all pull out their weapons, they're going to look back at Lofty, and then Lofty is going to strike a fighting position, and then they're going to pull out their weapons. So if that makes sense, this won't take too long. I'll get this scene done, that scene done. That's just 2 scenes of transition. Right, and I am here with my underpaid assistant who is currently getting the chat ready, so I can view that.
I really had it in. Okay, now, how do I get this thing right?
Alrighty, let's get this scene knocked out really quickly.
Okay, I can see comments now.
We got comments now. So that's a pretty big transition, but that's not going to be the immediate transition. It's going to show them, they're going to look backwards, and then it's going to show Lofty, and then it's going to show them. So hopefully that'll kind of smooth it out. We'll see. Actually, let me make it sure it's... I just didn't feel like there was enough build up. Kind of felt like it just jumped into everyone pulling out their weapons. So I think this will make it look better. Shouldn't take too long. So who's all here? We got 15 people, nice. Ah, we got some flickering. Hate that.
I'm the underpaid assistant, and I am here, just quiet. To answer your question.
So, anything specific anyone wants to see in the fight? Because I'm kind of nervous about the fighting part, because I haven't done, as I've mentioned, I have not done that much hand-to-hand combat. So it's going to be slightly experimental, but that's okay. I should have probably played around with it a little with some tests, but I really don't like doing tests. I always want to just skip to the actual thing. So this whole video is kind of a test, so we'll see how it goes. You can't even see this guy back here. Who claimed that guy? That was... Darn, I don't remember his name. So, this time, do we reclaim characters or do we keep the same characters that people voted on last time?
Orange Film says I claim the air.
Alright, Orange Films is the heir.
Okay.
Man, he's just everywhere. I don't know how Lofty's going to beat the air. All right, let me wrap up everyone's momentum with just a tiny bit of micro adjusting.
Stop motion Spartan Boy says, can people charge one by one? I was actually
yes.
curious about that. So are they just gonna kind of like watch as each person goes, or is it
yeah, at
like
least at first.
Sports bet that Wii Resort game.
Oh yeah, like people just run at them one at a time. Yeah, that's a very good question. So I'm thinking I'm gonna start with everyone going one by one because it'll be easier to keep track of the fighting. But towards the end, I would love to get some double action going where he has to fight off at least 2 or 3 people at once. But for the most part, it's probably going to be one at a time.
Dark Aspect says, idea. Someone runs up with a chair and Lofty takes it and hits the guy on the head.
Takes the chair from the guy running at him?
I guess so. I don't know how he's supposed to do that. Chairs are the chairs.
They're the most overpowered weapon when it comes to bar fights.
Oh no, he's got a chair.
All right, let me pet my dudes a little. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have him kick a chair at someone. All right. Let's see. Uh-oh, that guy's
You could
loose.
just like step to the side and trip him when he drops a chair and then he smacks him on the head while it's on the ground.
Yeah, that could work. Hope to fit a lot in this fight. This animation is like almost a minute long.
A random weird kid has an idea. Lofty picks up a Spartan to beat up the others with.
Ooh, I like that.
That'd be kind of funny. He just picks him up and just swings him around.
Yes, that is a great idea. I think I might do that. All right, I need you to get a sheet of paper. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that, but if I do, I want to give credit to the people who come up with this. So, underpaid assistant is going to keep track. Do everything. Anything you think is... What do you prefer to
I need to start.
Just write down the name, I have no idea. There we go, we got that going. I think this scene is about done. Let's see how it looks, so... Yes, that looks perfect.
Dark Aspect says, I was saying take the chair and hit them on the head with the chair. So, okay, so you said he was running up at him with a chair. So the Spartan has the chair, I assume. How does he get the chair from him?
Alright, so this little cut right here where that blue guy looks back, I think I'm probably going to take that out. Because since everyone looks forward, yeah, I'm going to have to take that out, unfortunately. I'll do that later. But for now, I'm done with this scene. So, I'm going to switch angles, go back to the bar. And I need to get some more angles because right now it's kind of starting to look like the 2D set that it really is. Like I'm going from this angle almost the entire time. So, I would like to get an angle like this, which I will make by putting the bar on this wall to give the whole room a more three-dimensional feel. Like, so you see all the walls, it feels like a bigger set. But for now, I'm going to come up from this angle, which is a new angle. So that works. And I had these shelves in, which are very bad. I meant to make better shelves. And then, let's see, we had...
Ooh, I like this idea. Proxide says maybe get a top view angle. That'd actually be really cool. Just like see it.
That would be cool.
Just Miscellaneous fighting from the top. That'd be awesome.
Alright, that's a good idea. That'll definitely come later in the animation because that seems like a more climatic scene. And that can kind of emphasize how funny it is if people are running at him one at a time also, you know. Alrighty. Man, I really hope this figure doesn't break in the middle of animating because that'd be pretty difficult to repair. In fact, I meant to actually update his wire before the next time I animated. That looks very bad. Why does that look so bad? His head looks bigger. Why is
Atlas Cat says Lofty should shoot a gun and then hit somebody with the back of the gun.
That's good. Melee.
Just picks up a giant gun and just goes melee with it. Question, was the Lofty figure hard to make?
Yes, he was very hard to make. Probably won't make another one like that. Although, now that you mention it, I can show you. Everyone who showed up gets to see an update. I was trying to make a new figure out of these Legos, these joint Legos. I think I mentioned something about it before. But these socket joint Legos are really awesome. And I was trying to find a way I can make a simple skeleton as simple as possible. It's still pretty big, but it's got a ton of movement. And I was wondering if I could try to make custom figures like this, or if I should just stick to Lego. But I got that going.
Orange Films. Idea, Lofty grabs the bottle from the bar and throws it at one guy, knocking him out.
Good idea. I would love to shatter some glass. I don't know if I have a Lego bottle. I had the classic red cups, but which I don't even see. Yeah, so maybe you can throw this at someone. All right, this scene's gonna, I'm not exactly sure what I want for this scene. I think this is gonna be the first guy who's beat up because he was sitting right there. Where is all my set pieces? There we go. There's some chairs. It always takes a long time to set up a new angle. So remember, this dude was sitting right here, so he's gonna be the first to be beat up, I think. Man, I cannot wait to punch some people. It's gonna be great. I love punching people. But again, I haven't done really that much hand-to-hand combat, so we'll see how it goes. Alrighty, I'm gonna go back to automatic, make sure that looks good. But is it just me, or does head look really big from that angle? I think I'm gonna angle it just a little bit. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit better. Yeah.
Animation Studio says maybe try to animate a knife fight and then the knife gets hit out of his hand, almost hitting someone else.
I'm going to definitely do a knife fight with this guy. And I'm nervous about it because I want it to look cool. I've seen some pretty awesome knife fights.
Oh, and then...
But we'll see if that's going to look good.
Are you going to do the bottle thing?
Possibly. Probably. I'm pretty sure I'll do that at some point, yeah. Right, so I was thinking... What he's doing right now is I'm trying to get it to where he's holding the position right here. Oh, okay, so his other fist is out. I'm glad I went back and checked on this. But I'm trying to make it where he holds that position, and then he turns to a generic fighting pose from that position. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm not exactly sure what kind of pose that is, and I'd love suggestions, except I don't really know how you describe a cool pose. So I'll probably just have to come up with something.
Stop Motion Smart Boy says, what's Agent Cube's weapon?
In this one, I think I'm going to make him pull out 2 machine guns. He's not going to be in the fight for very long. Or, I mean, I was thinking he could use his mission power and, like, summon weapons. What do you guys think of that? Would that be a reference that, like, would be understandable enough? Or do not enough people know what missions is to... get that. Do you guys like the missions, how he summons weapons in the boss battles? Does that make sense to everyone? Alright. I think I'm almost good, and then the posing. Let's just see how this goes. I'm gonna give this guy some movement so he's like alive. Oh, way too much movement. Okay. What am I deleting? I'm deleting the wrong frames. Get rid of that clay.
I'm sure everyone's heard of that silly debate about whether there's more wheels or what was the other thing? Doors? Wheels or doors? I think we should just go and start that debate.
I have never heard of that before.
You have not?
Nope.
Well, there's this big pop culture debate about whether there's more doors or wheels. It's very interesting. Alright, we already have one vote for doors. We have to back it up though. Why?
What do you...
Here's an idea. Can the guy with the broom smack Lofty in the back of the head and then Lofty uppercuts him into the air?
That's a good idea. Of course, I might make the broom like super overpowered, so it's like the baseball bat in Smash Bros. I don't know. I was just thinking it'd be kind of funny if the broom was like the ultimate secret weapon. What do you guys think about that? Alright, I'm not sure if I'm going to include that little movement. Alright, now I'm going to make him strike a pose. I don't have a pose specifically in mind. I'm just going to kind of make him move until it looks like he's in a cool pose. So, we'll see how that goes.
It's definitely wheels. Think about Hot Wheels. Okay, so I was thinking about Hot Wheels.
Yeah, find a wheel.
But then, think about cars. Cars is the main source of wheels. There's also 4 doors on a car.
Oh.
But then there's also the spare tire.
No, technically there's 5 doors.
Yeah, then you have the trunk. But then you also have the steering wheel. So there's 6 wheels.
You really got to define wheel and door.
Okay, so I count like a gear as a wheel, like on a watch.
Alright, well then there's definitely more wheels.
So, think about a hotel. There's a lot of doors on a hotel.
You know how many gears there are in so many things? Like,
okay, let's go on the list. Does a gear count as a wheel? Because a wheel is simply defined. Okay, and then there's an ending debate that, a friend told me about this. Apparently there's some sort of door in a cell. There's like a technical name for a door. I don't count that because that's lame. So, okay, I don't trust this source. Animation Studio says 42 billion doors and only 8 billion wheels. How have you counted? That's my question.
what is your source?
Alright, on topic, Dark Aspect said Lofty could hold out his hand and do the classic come at me thing.
Ooh, I like that.
Definitely.
Alright, thank you, Dark Aspect. You may have saved me here, because I really don't know what I'm doing right now. But I could easily work that into a... Alright, I don't like this. This space is too empty right here. That's bothering me. Wonder if I should pan the camera over when he does that. I think I'm gonna do that.
Dark Aspect says he agrees with Animation Studios. So, does that... Have you counted also, Dark Aspect? You counted all 42 billion wheels. Excuse me, doors. Also, is that number counting Hot Wheels?
Oh dear, my hand is getting... My lofty hand is just broke. Okay, I'm gonna have to deal with it, because there's no way I have time to stop and fix it. It takes forever to fix him. All right, I like the classic hand thing, but am I going to be able to make it clear what he's doing? Because, I mean, everyone here is going to understand because you just said what he's doing. But will I be able to make it obvious enough? Let's see.
To answer your question, Atlas Cat's 20 FPS.
I forgot. Next time I'm gonna make that the title of the stream.
Just go ahead and clear that up.
Because I give a lot of information about my animations and descriptions of the videos if you want to check that out. If you have any other questions that you think might be able to be answered like that. Not that I mind you asking, by the way. It's just sometimes it'll be easier. Alright, I'm going to try to bring the focus in just a little so you can see his hand.
Actually, I have a question. What FPS are you using?
Is this your question?
This is my question, yeah.
I'm going to tell you to go read my description. Man, I really like your idea, Dark Aspect.
A random weird kid says, working with Lofty seems like a nightmare.
It is. It might be worth it because, I mean, he has some pretty cool poses. Like, he has a lot of keyframe poses that you can do that make him look really awesome.
Also, welcome Nonstop.
Hey, what's up, Nonstop?
He says, love the paper facial animation. Love the practicality.
Thank you. It's super fun. I love changing out facial expressions. At some point, I'm going to print it off and make them more consistent because right now some of my faces are really bad when they transition and inconsistent. So I'm going to find a way to where I can get it more consistent by printing them off. Mostly so I can cut out the exact same shape. Alright, let's see if I can pull this off. As in, make it look clear that he's like... Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and make him come up.
Animation Studio says, what app do you use to live stream? Streamables. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of that because I don't know anything about streaming apps, but it is Streamables, so.
Actually, so close. See, micro adjustments is so nerve-wracking because if you are doing like a large movement and you bump the character too much, it's no problem because you can disguise it really easily. But when I'm doing micro adjustments, it's like if this hand falls off, which is very, very, very likely to do, it's going to be a nightmare to fix without messing up his position. For some reason, his hand doesn't want to hold up. I think almost.
Nonstop asks if you're using a remote to take pictures.
Yes, I'm using this little keyboard thing. can't see it, but I'm using it. So it's a Bluetooth keyboard. Yeah, it works really well. I had a remote button, but it broke because I used it so much. It's like, it was really nice, but the keyboard works really well also. It's not like a special stop action keyboard. It's literally just a Bluetooth keyboard. That's only good for this, basically. All right, let's try a little tap there. And then his hand is gonna come down. Actually, I'm gonna try one more little tap. I love doing micro adjustments like that. So, could I reverse the frames and just loop it from here, or should I try to make it go back down? I'm gonna see if I can make it go back down first, and then if something goes wrong, I might loop it. Actually, I probably will loop it if I can get this hand all the way down without... What?
Somebody says, I can. I'm assuming saying I can too. You can alter the course of the animation. I can make him say a bad word. So, again,
No.
you can, you not necessarily will. There's a difference between can and will.
Yeah, except he actually can't and won't. So, I don't think there's going to be any dialogue. And if there was, there would be no swearing. So, sorry. He's the strong, silent type. Because I hate his voice. I wish I didn't stick with that voice. So bad.
Alright, I missed a bunch of comments because... Okay, anyways. Erickson Productions. How many face pieces do you have?
Well, since I updated them, not as many as I used to. I mean, here's a bag of them. But... Again, I probably won't save a lot of these because I'm eventually going to update them, and they're kind of inconsistent. So, and I haven't been animating with Lofty for really that long. I tend to avoid it when possible.
Alice Cat says, if you don't mind me asking, why is your channel name what it's named?
Loft Studios, because I am currently in a loft. Our house literally has a loft in it, so that's crazy. I didn't know houses had that, but apparently the one we moved into does. So I devoted the entire loft to a studio for animation. Which is really cool because, I mean, I'm sure if you're animators, you know that it's one of the hardest things about animating is having a set, like, set up, and then you have to put it away because it takes up so much space. But since I have this loft, I don't have to do that. I can just leave it all out, which is super nice. And one reason I'm able to make animations fairly quickly, despite being busy. So close. Let's get this hand all the way down there. All right, let's see what that looks like looped. Because I would like to not have to come up again. Say it starts about right there. Copy. Paste. All right, does he do it twice? Does he just do it twice? Yes, that looks good. Awesome.
Erickson Productions says, bro, I want a loft now. Yeah, you better.
All right, I'm super lucky to have this. I'm very lucky. I will never take it for granted. What are you saying?
Oh, I said I want a loft too.
Oh, yeah. Underpaid assistant doesn't have a loft. All right, I'm really liking the way this is shaping up. All right, and then we cut to this scene. So let me go ahead and run through what we have so far, and then we get to punch people. Right into it. Can you believe it? I was actually serious when I said we get to do fighting first thing, or kind of. Yeah, it's just like 3 minutes into it. We're already, wait, is that really right?
What do you say?
3 minutes in? How long have we been going?
30 minutes.
Okay, never mind.
Wait, did you think we were going 3 minutes?
No, it didn't make any sense at all. I saw started 90 seconds ago, and I was like, wait.
That's a minute and a half anyway.
All right, so
we're going into
the
our
stage
third minute.
is set. Man, I can't believe that took half an hour. Yes, I love it. I love it. Alrighty. So
he brags all the time about how good his internal clock is.
it breaks when I do stop action. So. All right. So what do I want to do now? Everyone pulls his weapon out. I was thinking that guy sitting behind him is the first to just hop up and try to punch him. What do you guys think about that? Yes, I'm so excited to punch people. All right, let's do that.
I remember when the first part being animated. Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah, it's fun because, I mean, it was a long time ago I started this. So when you see this first part, it's like, wow, just the same animation we're looking at right here. Man, that is so bad. Look at how much better I got with the figures progressively. Like, I mean, through the course of this animation, at least. Because when I first shot this scene, it was like the first time I used Mega Constructs in a while since I was experimenting with some Lego stuff. So, yeah, but it got smoother. Anyway, let's punch some people. Should the focus be on Lofty or this guy when he jumps down? He's going to jump down and then just get beat to a pulp. Because Lofty's super skilled, apparently. Alright, I think I'm going to focus on this guy. It's kind of grainy because I'm zoomed in so close, and the reason is because the way my set is set up, I can't get over this ledge. And if I set it here, I have to look down. So, unfortunately, that means actually, you know what? I'm going to rebuild this. Let's see. Let's just move this bar a little bit closer. I don't think that'll be too noticeable. I would really like to make it where I'm not zooming so much so I get a clear image. Yeah, you can hardly tell. So let's see. Do I want to be lower? Is that a good angle for the first fist encounter? Alright, so I really want to get some good martial art kind of moves in here where he blocks, returns punches like that. So I think we're going to have this guy hop down, swing a punch, and Lofty's just going to block it and then go crazy on him. And then the Spartans are going to start off kind of just getting beat to shreds and then progressively get a little bit more skilled. Leading up to Master Chief, because I feel like I should have him do something cool and special. And then I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to end it. So, two things I need from everyone. I need an ending, a good climactic ending, something funny, something cool, something to end it on. I need a clincher. And I also need a title for the video. So, open to any and all ideas. And guess what? The reward for coming up with a title of the video is having the video named that title. So, best title, I'm actually going to name the video that. And so far, the best title is Lofty Bar Fight. Actually, I feel like we had a better one. I will go back and check to see all the names.
Yeah, but still, somebody think of a good name, and it will actually be named that. Because it's going to be named after someone's comment, guaranteed. I don't think that's really a big reward, but we can pretend like it is.
We can pretend. Everyone wants to rename my video, yeah. Massive reward. Okay, I'm not exactly sure how I want to shape this scene. I think I'm going to move it a little bit more over here, give me more space.
Orange Films, call it Lofty Chronicles Part 1. I think this is like Part 7.
I don't want to make more parts of this, so... Good idea, though.
Ooh, I like this. Lofty's Bar Brawl.
That's better than Lofty's bar fight. All right, I think that's
the best one
in the
so far.
lead so far.
But surely somebody can beat that.
All right, write it down. Write the guy's name down. Because I'm gonna come up. I hope to come up with a loose credit roll. So we'll see if I can do that effectively.
Oh, another idea from Orange Films. Call it Mr. Lofty, the Wanted Man.
I like that. That's pretty intriguing.
Actually, you should just name it all caps. Lofty is wanted.
That's clickbait.
It's cool. Clickbait. It is clickbait, but it's accurate. So.
Oh, but I like. What was that last name again? Lofty, the Wanted Man. I like that.
I actually like this. A random weird kid says Lofty versus the easily beatable bar of Spartans.
Oh yes, these are such great names. Why can't I come up with this? Yes, write that one down. That's great. The easily beatable bar of Spartans. That is so great. Lofty and the easily beat.
That's the question.
I don't know. There's a lot of good ones, so maybe we'll bring it to a vote. I'll probably come up with like the best one, post a poll, do a vote. Oh, but I like that. It is funny. That's pretty funny. All right. I can't get this scene right. How many people get hung up on things like this, like how to kick off a scene? I don't storyboard at all, so I mean, I storyboard roughly in my head, but as far as micro scene adjustments like this, I don't plan ahead that easily.
Here's another name: Drunk Dispute.
No, I don't think we're gonna do that.
Kind of funny though. Like a light bulb, call it the incredible animation that took 1,000 streams. You guys are so much better at names than we are.
All right, I'm gonna come at him with an angle. All right, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna put that there. Put more focus on that Spartan in the back. And have him jump out of his chair and just start punching. First easily beatable Spartan coming up. Anyone got any good ending ideas? This guy is ready. He's like, I'm up close. I'm gonna get this. Uh-oh. What?
Alright, ending idea. I believe this is an ending idea. Blow up everything. Why not?
That's always a good way to end an animation.
I think Lofty should just grab the wanted sign and rewrite it, make it somebody else's face, and turn it into the money.
That'd be a cool ending.
Or if you want kind of a cruel ending. Yeah, that's way too dark, but you should just tie somebody to a wall and put a wanted sign saying only dead, chain him to a wall and put it next to him. That'd be so dark.
I don't think so.
It'd be so funny though. For the ending, have Mecha Godzilla destroy the remains of the bar.
That would be a twist.
Plot twist, they're dead.
One problem with Lofty is his 2D face doesn't really allow me to have him look over, which is what I want him to kind of start doing right about now.
Ending idea. After Lofty beats up everyone, he grabs a beer and walks away like a cool guy.
It's a good idea.
Cliche. Says all these endings sound a little cliche. Ah, I see what you did there. However, you are right. They are very cliche. Plastic Wars is here.
What's up, Plastic Wars? Alright, I gotta speed this up because otherwise it's gonna look like Lofty is frozen and really he's just kind of waiting for this dude to take the first hit.
Plastic War says, what does the title mean?
It means basically
Basically,
it's a clickable thumbnail. It means you can keep giving me suggestions and I'm trying my best to take them.
nothing's actually different. It's just a way of convincing people to watch the stream.
Exactly.
I think it's worked because we have more people and more people are suggesting ideas. So.
Yeah, and that's what I want. I want as many suggestions as possible.
So it's designed to encourage people to give suggestions on ideas.
Alright, getting ready to swing his first punch.
Orange Film says clickbait, kind of. However, yes, it's clickbait. However, it's
Good clickbait.
it's
Effective clickbait.
it's true. So
Yeah, it's not like I'm lying about including your stuff. I'm also trying to credit the people. Any suggestions that is made that I actually include, I'm going to try my best to include credit to those people. So fire them at me. Oh dear, do you know why that's getting lighter? I didn't put my skylights up, so the sun is coming out, and now I'm going to have to fix that really quickly.
so it's clickbait, but you actually get to eat the bait. I'm really good at analogies, obviously. So it's basically where we steal your ideas.
Alright, I hope that fixed it. I hope that didn't cause too much flicker. Alright, are we ready? Should there be one more frame of anticipation? What do you guys think? Or is it just a quick little punch? Ugh, I don't know. I never get that right. I think I'm just going to go ahead and swing at him now. And Lofty's going to change to fists.
To answer Orange, to Orange Films, I think we are going to give credit with the makeshift credit roll in the words of...
Yeah, I'm going to try my best to do that. Which may slow down the posting of this just a little bit, but I'll do that.
And then Plastic Wars asks, what's happening now? I wasn't able to join last time.
We're doing fighting. This time, actually fighting.
And it's kind of funny how we said we're going to be fighting every single time.
Well, we've done some form of fighting every time.
Technically. So how many strings do you think there's going to be left before this one's complete?
I don't even want to try to make a guess, because if I do, that's probably going to be far more than that. So, I don't know. And the biggest reason I can't really say is because I don't know exactly how I'm going to end it. Whew, I'm nervous. I'm nervous to get this fighting look good. I feel like it's not looking good so far. He jumps out and then punches.
Dark Aspect says 45 minutes in and we got the first punch. That's what you call progress right there.
I got a lot done though.
Yeah, I got a punch.
Let's see the setup.
When are you going to watch it?
I watched it all the way through already.
I know, but just again.
All right. I think it's gonna work. This is gonna look good.
Also, I completely missed this suggestion from a random weird kid, but can you have Lofty rip out a head of a Spartan and throw it at another guy?
No, I'm not gonna do that.
See, we respect people's heads here.
Yes. What I do need is better sound effects, because I'm just imagining editing sound, and I can already tell you it's not going to be good unless I can put some serious time into finding better sound effects. Because sound adds a lot to an animation. Like, I've seen some pretty cool animations that are just so enhanced by the sound. Can make punches seem really impactful.
I think that Lofty, from Plastic Wars, I think that Lofty should hold up one of the Spartans above his head and then slam him into the ground with some practical debris effects.
Ooh, I like that. Maybe tear the floor up. Yeah, I like that.
Mr. Brilliant says, how did you get the idea to use cardboard?
It's free, it's plentiful, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And I've used it for like ever. Since I was pretty young. So if there's any problem, I always go to cardboard to see if I can solve it with that. All right, let's put some flash on this. I don't want too much. I don't like how that looks blue. I'm not sure how to fix that. Too much. Too much. Oh, did I delete it? I think that looks okay. Do you guys like the flash effects for the punches? I'm kind of undecided because I could do a blur, I could do shaking. I think I'm going to combine this with shaking, but actually for this animation I'll probably stick with the flashes, but I really am unsure because, I mean, you don't see flashes like that in an actual movie fight. It's just something I like to do. All right, I'm gonna try something a little bit experimental. and that is kind of holding the frames a little bit, so I'm not really making any adjustments there. I just shook the camera. I'm gonna hold that for a little bit, just a couple seconds. And then another movement. I'm gonna manual this, make sure everything's focus looks good because I think it was slightly off. Lofty's getting ready to swing his first punch.
Yeah, we still need a title idea. Thankfully, we don't anymore because we have a couple, but still open to suggestion. Plastic Wars title: Lofty versus Spartans bar fight.
Nice.
Quite the unique title. New name: Lofty is from Orange Films. Lofty versus the Spartans of Bar 007.
That's a unique name. All right, let's punch this guy. All right, I don't like something about that. I think it's too late to undo it, but I think I needed to hold that a little bit longer.
Star Rookie says, wasn't my character gonna sneak out of the bar and not fight? Which was your character? I don't remember.
I thought that was Fishman with the other orange guy. Yeah, I think I'll have at least someone do that so you can remember which Spartan it was. Alright, is that punch gonna be too slow?
Plastic Wars says, I got to go now, but hopefully I'll be back. How long are you shooting for?
See ya, Plastic Wars. I'm not sure. Probably longer than I would tell you now. So, at least another hour, I guess. I don't want to say anything for sure. So,
Plastic Wars asked if you were in college.
yes, I am in college. So that definitely takes up a lot of my time. What do you guys think? No, I don't know if anyone said anything about the flash effects. Do you like those? All right, here's a question that'll be relevant in a few minutes. So he's gonna finish beating up this guy. When he does, should someone immediately come up behind him, like right here? Or should I switch angles? Because that's another thing I struggle with fight scenes. I'm not sure how many scene changes I should include. Because I typically end up like flowing the whole fight together. But I feel like scene changes can look really cool, so I never know the appropriate amount of scene changes.
Pro Creeper says, who is your favorite animator?
I don't think I can say that definitively.
Orange Soul says, you have to do the Flash, it's your signature.
Oh, really? Is that...
Random Weird Kid says yes, because they're stylish.
That's too much shaking. Good, I'm glad you like the flashes. Oh, that has not come off too often. Lofty just got cut in half.
Stop motion smart voice says, do you like to do stop motion with Lofty?
I'll answer that after this animation. No, I think he's not too bad. I don't care for him all that much. It's easier to do just a Lego figure or a Mega Construx figure. But he does have cool keyframes. So I do like that about him. I think he just needs some updates. Like, see, it's really, I feel like he has some pretty cool keyframes.
Orange Film says, I think the air should strangle Lofty, but that's not kid appropriate.
Yeah, I would totally do that, but I mean, you know, I gotta keep it.
Technically, the air is the only thing keeping him from being strangled.
Good point. Underpaid assistant.
So if the air just simply went away, the air could easily accomplish this. Too bad it's not kid appropriate.
Alright, who's the next guy who should come up behind him? Who dares challenge Lofty next? Say, I challenge Lofty with an exclamation point and a period to be the next Spartan. Remember the format, people. It matters. Let's see. There's going to be a dude who's going to come up behind Lofty, the second dude to fight him. So he just beat up this guy. I'm sure we gave a name to him at some point. So,
A random weird kid, ending idea. Lofty gets infected by an unspecified virus of unknown origin and dies. Then we have a winner. I like the idea of just grabbing a beer and leaving after beating him up.
Alright, who wants this guy? He's going to come up behind Lofty next and do something. Actually, let me make sure he wasn't a prominent character before. Anyone commenting the proper format yet? Yep, alright, we're good. Let's see.
That is a random weird kid. I challenge Lofty to fight space, exclamation point period, and then
Are you gonna...
It counts. We did not specify whether you're allowed out of space, so it counts.
Alright, so if you want any weapons, alright, this guy's gonna come up like right here. Does he have any weapons, or what should he? Should he fist fight him again? Maybe you should come in with a gun. What do you guys think? Maybe something small like an infinity gauntlet.
What?
That's what it takes to beat Lofty. Samurai sword, a gun, he should use a chair. I was leaning more on chair, but I also thought it might be kind of cool to have a gun show up.
So our options right now are chair or infinity gauntlet.
That doesn't look bad. Alright, so now we're gonna have a random weird kid. Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't he the guy with the broom last time? Yeah, he was that guy with the broom. So... I think I'm gonna have him lean in with a gun. And Lofty's gonna like grab the gun.
You could have, okay, this is a comment. You could have him ordering a drink while destroying one of the other apartments.
Except the bartender's gonna get taken out fairly soon, so. A good idea. I like that. Something does not look right about that stance. But I'm gonna ignore it.
Lego light bulb says, "What did I miss?" Oh no, what did you miss?
Yeah, I don't know when you showed up, but I should run through the whole thing again, shouldn't I?
Yeah, go ahead and show it.
All right, so here's what we got so far. Actually, I'm sorry, let me get this one picture taken first. Just in case. Here's what we got so far. So we're getting to the point where it's getting kind of choppy. So that choppiness is not because I'm a bad animator. It's just because the way the app processes it, if that makes sense. So that is where we're at right now. We're finally fighting. All right, a weird kid is trying to come at them with a gun, which is a mistake. Where is my muzzle flashes? There they are. Hope that's clear enough as a muzzle flash.
Idea. Have a Spartan knock off Lofty's glasses.
That's a good idea. I just might do that. I like that. I'm going to have to draw some more faces before I can. But I like that. Maybe Master Chief should do that towards the end. What do you guys think about that? Alright, I'm going to give this a tracer just because it's pretty quick. And I feel like, oh dear. I bumped it. Need to lock this down with clay again. There we go. That should do it. I'm going to give it a tracer. Got some more clay. Whew. One thing about working in a loft is it gets pretty hot up here, so that's always a disadvantage. That can get very annoying. What do you guys think? You like the tracer? Also, I want it to be clear that the bullet missed him. He's like blocking the gun.
Animation Studio says, have you done a knife fight yet?
Not yet. You mean in this animation or just ever?
I think you're talking about this animation.
I have not done one yet in this animation.
Lonely Boy says, are these hard to make? Depends.
Yeah, they're pretty difficult. This one is. Lego animations are a little more fun. All right. All right, what's wrong with that?
Lego Lightbulb says, my animation room is in my attic. That sounds awesome.
That sounds hot.
Yes.
So actually, to my understanding, this loft was finished off attic, so it's pretty close to what I have, except you could say.
Question: do you also have a glitch in stop motion studio where stop motions get really choppy after it passes 1,000 frames?
So I don't think it's a glitch. I think it's the program's way of making it to where you can still view the animation without processing too much. I think it's intentional. If you go in some of the settings or the like reviews, you can tell it's something they have to do in order to let you preview it. So it's not a glitch, unfortunately. As long as you know it, because the first time that happened to me, I thought it was deleting frames, and I freaked out. I was like, wait a second. Why is that happening? My frame is clearly still there. But yeah, it does that so you can still preview the animation within the animation, so you don't have to load it every time, to my understanding.
Stop motion Spartan boy. How about the person with the knife fight Lofty, and then Lofty fights him with the chair? Are you gonna do the top view angle? I think that'd be really cool.
The what?
Top view angle.
Yeah, that'll probably come later.
Alright, so since you have such great time perception, you know, when you thought that 30 minutes was the same as 3 minutes, just guess.
1 minute.
How long did we go on?
An hour and a half.
That was close. An hour 18 minutes. A little bit closer than last time.
Alright, this is going to get pretty choppy. Oh man, I can't get this position right.
Brandon Murphy asks, how do you make songs in GarageBand?
There's a loop track I can use to where it gives you a bunch of preset loops and you can choose the ones you like, put it in a grid and play them in sequence. So it's pretty easy, at least the way I do it. The Spartan's feet aren't locking in the ground very well for some reason. Making his movements kind of inconsistent. Oh, I hate it when this happens. Oh my word, this is so frustrating. So I can't micro adjust.
55 Studio is here. Welcome back. Maybe a comment. Maybe lean the figure a bit more forward to make it seem off balance.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Another idea. Can you make the guy casually getting a drink while Lofty and other Spartans are fighting?
That's a good
The
idea.
guy in
It
the
should-
back.
Huh?
The guy in the back. Is that what you're saying?
I think it's just could be any guy. That's a good
I think
idea.
it'd be funny if the guy in the back right now, the bartender, is just giving somebody a drink. Just somebody walks up and gets a drink while they're fighting. Fat Mushroom Smart Boy, do you have Mega Contract muzzle flashes?
Nope, I have never touched one of those. If I did, I probably wouldn't use them because I like my paper flashes.
55 to you says, can you play the whole thing? So we like pretty much just played it. Is this scene almost over?
I'm not sure. It depends on when I want to change frames. But I don't mind playing it. I'll play it now.
Alright.
All right, that's where we are.
Fishman's here. Haven't seen
Hey,
you in
what's
a
up,
long
Fishman?
time. You were here like the first time, and you're gone. We animated a whole section for you. But you're back now, so yay. Comment, I never actually noticed this before, but the CQC Spartan helmet has ears.
That circle? If that's the CQC Spartan. Whew.
I just realized that Lofty's limbs look like s'mores you can eat on a camping.
Oh no, no, you ruined it. How
It
could
looks
you
just
do that?
Oh, that's amazing.
Alright, how could you do
He has
that?
graham
You
cracker
ruined the
arms.
way I look at him. I hate you.
Well, that's harsh.
Alright, well, his new nickname is S'more Man. No one can beat the S'more Man.
He says, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're fired from my YouTube channel. As a subscriber. Alright, I'm going to try to make these moves a little fast because I think I held these previous ones a little bit too long. So I can fix that. I'll fix that later. But I'll try to just fix it here where I don't have that problem. Alright, I think that looks really good.
Idea, you should make the bartender pull out a shotgun.
He's going to pull out 2 double-wheeled machine guns. I did actually think through this. So he's going to do something. In fact, I'm going to give him some movement right now. I hope that's not too quick.
Idea, make the bartender choke hold S'more Man from the back.
That'd be hard to do the way Lofty's head works. How does that look? Is that too fast? Oh, darn. Alright, should this punch turn into a kick or like another punch, just like a rapid punch? What do you guys think? Punch, punch, maybe kick.
Everybody's saying kick.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do a kick.
Maybe he should kick the Spartan into Agent Cube.
Agent Cube's back here, so I don't think I can get that movement. But maybe I should make him fly into another Spartan. Alright, here's a critical question. Should I held this punch for 2 frames and then changed this punch for 2 frames and then changed, but should this be held a little bit longer? I think so. Maybe like at least 1 frame longer. Does it make sense what I'm saying? Like the anticipation. Actually, I only held it for 1 frame here, transitioning for punches. Held it 1 frame, punch, and should I hold this for longer? Probably not. Alrighty. Let's get this first kick in. Yeah. S'more Man's got the moves. S'more Man, does that introduce any more any more names for the animation? S'more Man and the easily beatable Spartans.
You don't want to expose this to the public. Alright, I'll read comments again. Random Weird Kid says, make Loft to use the Spartan as a shield to block the shots from the bartender.
Ooh, that's dark. But that would be a cool move.
How is that dark? Okay, whatever.
How's that dark? It's dark for the aura of this particular animation.
Alright, I don't know if this is still critical, but they're saying like 3 frames longer. A little bit longer.
Oh, I think you're right. But it's like, I think it might be too late.
Plastic Lord is back. He asked us if he can show what's happening.
Yeah, let me just show you really quickly. Shing, punch, 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 punch. There. That's what I've done so far. I think that doesn't look too bad.
Fishman says, Lottie proceeds to slow time and snap everyone's necks while backflipping. That's a Ryan George ending right there. I'm assuming that's what you're referring to.
I don't understand.
Logo light bulb says you need motion blur.
Probably. Oh, I think I'm a little too far for that at this particular combo.
Tyrannosaurus Gaming says, after the kick, have him stunned and standing kind of still, as S'more Man yeets a stool and then.
That I like that idea, except this kick is kind of, the momentum is kind of sending him back, I think, so. So should we have a third guy come in? I feel like maybe we should have the knife guy come in as it changes angles. What do you guys think? So like maybe punch, 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 and then it rotates around to the knife guy and he comes in. You guys like that? Or should I go ahead and change scenes? What do you guys say? I think I'm gonna have one more dude come at him. I'm gonna have the whole set kind of shift. Should it be... One moment.
Title idea: the story of S'more Man slapping some Spartans. That's great.
We should, we should actually include like all title names in the credits. Obviously, we won't name the animation every single title. But let's do that. Just write it down. Well, I don't feel like watching through all the videos.
I don't feel like watching them again.
Alright, so what do you guys say? Knife guy comes in. Does he need to fight someone else to make this first little brawl kind of even to 3 people? I feel like 3 people is a good number. I was thinking the knife guy could come in. Let me know what you guys think.
Another title idea: Spartans versus S'more Man, the bar brawl. An idea from Fishman: a day in the life of Lofty.
Yeah, this is everyday routine. See, I'm thinking maybe this guy charges at him with a knife. And then this is when we get that cool knife fight. I think I'm gonna try that, see how that goes. This guy will give Lofty a little bit more of a fight. Ooh, I don't know about this, guys. I feel like he does need to fight a third guy. You said Lofty should headbutt the knife. That would be painful. I wonder if I should lower the angle. That would make it look better because I feel like this angle is slightly... Does that angle look better, guys? I feel like, I don't know, I feel like something is off. Might be turning it too sharply. Okay, I think I know what's off. There's no tables there. I'll put some tables. I think that's part of the reason.
It says have two people fight him at the same time.
I'll do that at some point. Do we have any more name ideas? Put some stools back here. And we're just gonna ignore the fact that this guy should be lying. Actually, I say ignore, I could just put him right there. Maybe I should just have him right there because he got knocked about right there. Yeah, I'm gonna put him right there. All right, why does the Spartan seem so much shorter than Lofty? I thought I scaled this up right. Ah, I don't like this angle. This angle looks weird. Not the angle I want for a knife fight.
Title idea, King of the Bar.
I'm not really sure where I want to go with this. That's why I'm slowing down a little bit. Just coming at him with a knife. Any ideas? I'm a little stuck. This is why animating can take a while. I always get hung up on small things like this. All right, I'm just gonna go for it. Maybe he stops the knife in kind of the similar way that he did the gun. Right, I'm having trouble with the figure now.
Another title. Spartans tried to get paid, but Lofty says no. Also, another
Is the
light bulb
title?
says, yeah. Make the knife upside down, it looks cooler.
Okay, I think I was gonna do that at some point in the knife fight. He's gonna go like that, so. Yeah, it definitely looks cooler upside down like that.
Fishman says, he leans back to avoid knife. Then strikes arm from below to knock knife up.
Okay, I'm doing that. I'm at least making him lean back. I think that's gonna be good. I don't know if I'll make it strike the knife out of the hands because I want some cool combat, but I think I'm gonna make him kind of slice like that. In fact, I'm gonna undo that frame.
Fishman says, cheap shots for a title. ton. Another title idea, Bloodless Bar Brawl.
That's an interesting title idea. I'm unhappy that Lofty looks so much bigger than the Spartans. Alright, I think I'm gonna add a knife slash here. Oh man, that looks so bad. Why does that look bad? I think this angle is bad. I'm not gonna put a flashlight on that.
You should break his back on his knee.
Ouch.
I know, that really hurt his knee.
Wow, I really don't like the way this last combo is shaping up. I mean, I guess it's not that bad.
Random Weird Kid says, you should have turned the camera more to make the Spartan at the back of the frame while Lofty is one closer to the camera.
Yeah, I'm starting to get a little bit inconsistent.
Fishman says, definitely have a few frames on the knife block.
Yeah. Definitely. I need him to follow through a little bit with his momentum. Alright, I'm gonna have this dude come in with a block now. Hope that was enough frames. I think it was.
Sam Studios back.
What's up, Sam Studios?
The D5 Studios says, the sky is up. Get it? Because you said, what's up?
I thought I was so clever. I thought I made
yes,
that
he thought
up.
he made it up.
Actually, I didn't think it was clever. I thought it was stupid. I thought it was very stupid. But I did indeed think I heard it up. I've never heard anyone say that before. But I haven't. It's possible I have heard it. Someone say it and just kind of subconsciously did that.
I missed a bunch of comments. The Random Weird Kid, you should have Lofty fight the broom guy with a mop.
Ooh.
That'd be funny, actually. Just like a really intense sword fight, but it's a mop and a broom.
Except I don't have a broom, like a mop, so that's a problem.
Title idea, the Lofty just wants a drink.
Ooh, alright, so I don't know if I can do this. Alright, let me see. Way back in the beginning of the animation, When this guy lost a bet, okay, it was the silver brute. That's not good. Here I was thinking, I had this brute kind of watching. And I was thinking it might be funny if I sneak this guy in, maybe no one will notice. And then after he beats the knife guy, he loses another bet. What do you guys think about that? You like that? Problem is it's a silver brute. Could I change this brute out without anyone noticing? I think I'm gonna see if I can pull this off. What do you think? I think it's very, yeah, see, this is how unprofessional my stuff is. Do you think that'd be funny? Worth the joke?
What?
Having this guy, these two people in the back, and while this guy's having an epic knife fight, Lofty eventually beats him, and then the guy gives him money, implying they made another bet in the middle of this fight. What do you guys say? Is that joke worth including?
Do it. We have a yes and a do it.
Because they would just kind of appear there since he wasn't I don't know. I feel like maybe it's too abrupt. Yeah, I don't know. If I had him standing here, it would work. Maybe the white Spartan loses the bet this time.
I already want you to do it. Then we're gonna play it again.
Okay, let's see where we are.
Say they. Somebody wants to play it again.
So there's that little exchange. I could recreate the exchange where we are now. That's not looking too bad. Anyway. What do you guys say? Maybe I should do a cut scene where it shows a different angle and then exchange the money. Nah, I feel like it'd be better if it was in the background. I need to replace that head because I have something weird back there. Any more input? All right, I'm just gonna go for it with the background setup like that, and if I decide to do it, I can do it.
Actually, says, have Lofty hit the knife out of his hands and then he catches it upside down.
Who catches it? The Spartan holding the knife, or Lofty catches it? One thing I forgot to do and I meant to do before the stream is I need to craft a hand that can actually hold an object, because I don't think I have any hands like that for Lofty. I think I'm gonna have him flip the knife around.
Random Weird Kid says, what made you want to start animating?
That's a good question. I invented stop action, that's why. I don't know. It's pretty cool. I like having control. I can tell you why I like animating. I don't remember exactly why I started.
You should tell the 3-picture thingy.
Yeah, so at one point, I made this little clay snowman dude, and then I thought it was super funny to flatten him and then draw a frowny face upside down. And basically, I took 2 pictures. One picture was of the full snowman, and the second picture was of the flattened snowman with the frowny face. And then at some point I discovered that if you take multiple pictures, and I took like 5 pictures of a brick kind of slowly falling on him and then upside down, and then I realized I could use that technique to create other things. And this is such a long time ago, but I really wasn't really sure, didn't know that was stop action at the time. I didn't really know exactly what stop action was, so... But I just did like only a few clay snowman videos. I'm dying to find them because I know I should have them somewhere on a computer or something. But those are like the first, that was a long time ago.
Question, what is your favorite stop motion or short film movie or video?
I feel like I should have one. All right, so there's this one that came out. I really like it a lot. Have any of you seen The Benefactor? It's from an animator. He only has like 200 subscribers. I don't understand. I'm wondering if it was maybe taken from somewhere else, or if it was some kind of collaboration. But it's really good. I love it. It has like quality humor. It is super original, as far as I know. I mean, it could have always been taken from something. But you guys should see it and tell me more information about it, because I want to know more about it. I've been commenting trying to find out, but I think that's one of my favorites. My favorite Brick films, anyway. It's just a short little thing, but I like it a lot. So has anyone seen that?
Lucas Gaming asks, did you start out terrible at stop motion?
Yes, I can show you like the... at some point I need to make a progression video. I can show you the first video. At some point I'll show the first video I ever made on this app. And it was awful. It was very awful. So, of course, it was... First stop action is bad.
Like a light bulb said, that is my favorite stop motion of all time.
What is?
I'm assuming the Benefactor.
The Benefactor? Really? They just made that. So I'd say just. It's probably like a couple, maybe a month ago.
Sure, more than a month ago.
Really? Sure. It's just a long time ago then. But I loved it. I don't understand how the guy has so few. Actually, the reason he would have few subscribers is because he doesn't post very often, like ever. I mean, that's the only way I know about his channel. Actually, I was gonna make him fist block that again, but I think I'm gonna make him grab the knife. I think I'm going to wrap it up at the end of this scene to give everyone a heads up, which this scene may not be over in another 10 minutes. But I'm running out of stop action energy. Although this knife fight's not turning out too bad, is it?
Question, can you do reactions to stop motions or other stuff like animations?
I had an idea for that. So, like, kind of like a reaction, a review kind of thing. I think I might do that at some point. My biggest hesitation is I really hate to do a reaction to a video I find really good and then have other videos that I just don't know about. You know, I don't want it to look like I'm favoring certain animators, and also when there's equally as good animators somewhere else. And I'm not that involved in the stop action community, so I haven't like seen everyone's animations, know about all the big animators and that kind of thing. If that makes any kind of sense, that's a big hesitation of mine. But yeah, I kind of want to. I have an idea in mind for a style. It'd be like my Lego character watching a TV and stopping it and talking about things I like. Even though, I mean, I'm not really a great big animator, so I feel like it'd also be kind of odd for me at only 1,000 subscribers to be doing reactions, you know? But there's some videos I would just really love to say what I like about them. Like I would love to do a video like that about the benefactor because I love that animation a lot. But I don't want to do that. First of all, I'm a small animator. It might be kind of odd. I don't want, and there might be other animations that I'm just not aware of. Do you want to see videos like that? Because that's another thing. I don't know how interesting it would be to other people. Would watch that type of stuff. Something about this movement doesn't look right.
All right, I'm back. Alright, sorry, 55 Studio says, could people submit stuff, like to the reaction thing?
I did consider that. But then yeah. Possibly. What do you think about that underpaid assistant? You have any thoughts?
I would go with your idea, but... have you disclosed your idea?
Disclosed. What do you mean by disclosed?
Well, I just mean like...
Yes.
So, yes, I think that'd be a good idea. Like, animating something of you reacting to it.
Yeah. That knife block looks good, doesn't it?
And Plastic Wars is back.
Welcome back, Plastic Wars.
Also, somebody asked, do you like anime?
Alright, so I don't know a whole lot about anime, but I know more about it now since starting stop action because a lot of people incorporate it into their styles. Yeah, I don't mind it. I have never seen anything like any full length anything anime, so I cannot make a fair judgment of whether I like it or not. Because it's like a style. It's not one show called anime, right? There's a lot of anime. Is that something I didn't quite understand?
Alright, Plastic Wars has asked twice now, so what is happening? I don't know how to answer that.
I am animating currently. These guys are engaged in an awesome knife fight. Or at least I hope it's awesome. Because this is the fight that I really wanted to do to look coolest. But I'm worried I'm going to botch it if I don't get it right. Alright, what's the next move? Block, block, block. Yeah, I'm worried this is really fast. It may not be clear what's going on. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do next, guys. What do you think? So he comes in with the, he starts with the slice at the beginning. Then he tries to stab him, he blocks it. He tries to punch him, blocks it. Tries to stab him again, blocks it. Now what?
Also, where it says, make him pick up the Spartan and slam him into the ground.
So close. Ugh.
$55 Studio says, have him throw his knife up.
Or what if he does that classic, like where he drops the knife and catches it with his other hand? I don't know if that angle would work for that, actually.
Alright, I just need to like read this brief, scattered conversation. Orange says, I hate anime. And then Samsung says, what's wrong with anime? And then he says, I think it's a little stupid, that's all. I'm just a little bit surprised. Samsung just says, oh, okay. I'm surprised it was a sufficient answer. It's a little stupid. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh, really got him with that doxology. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to make him drop the knife and grab it with his other hand, because knife people do that a lot and it looks cool.
Couple ideas. Classic War says, have him do a hard headbutt. And then Orange Film says, yeah, have him head out, then spin kick him in the stomach. But that's a little complicated.
I think I might be able to try a headbutt. Oh, I might have to use some masking frames here, which is fine. I just don't like using masking frames. I want to make him change expressions back to his cool, composed expression. Should the knife flip around or hold the same position? I think I'm gonna make it flip around. It's gonna be cool. All right. All right, I'm gonna do some masking frames for the first time in this animation. Unfortunately.
Classic War says, Lofty is missing his hand.
No, it's not. Not anymore. Good catch, though. Because that would have been really annoying. Well, I put his fist on, but you can actually barely see it.
Lego Lightbulb says, make Lofty get at least some hits and wounds.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Because right now he's going to catch the knife. Maybe he can slash him like once. All right, let's get this masking frame. I really hate doing masking frames. I hate it because it's hard to tell where I am, you know?
55 Studio says the title could be Lofty's Very Dangerous Plot Armor.
Plot armor?
Lucas Gaming says, can you explain a masking frame?
All right, yes, I'll try to do that right now as I'm doing it. So, we want this knife to float, right? So what I have right now is I have clay. That's in the way of making this knife float. So I take a picture of this like that, and then I remove the knife and take what's called a masking frame. And what that is just the exact same picture, but without the knife. And then what I do is I go and edit it. I'm not going to do it now because sometimes it throws off the settings, and that'll be really annoying. But when I edit it, I can paint this picture onto this picture. And I only paint it on to the clay. So that empty space, I basically paste that empty space there. So, and then I can make the knife appear to be floating in the air. So in a nutshell, that's what it is. I typically drag the masking frame here so I can still see what's going on.
Plastic Word says, I have a bear in my house. Explain, please.
I am very intrigued. What is this bear? I have a bear too. It's a stuffed bear. I'm sure we have a stuffed bear somewhere.
Yeah, but we're talking about real bears. I assume. I hope. Yeah, it'd be much more interesting. He says, it's my cat. His name is Bear.
Ah, that got really logical.
I got it for him. You should get a real bear. Call it cat.
Something doesn't look right about that catch, and I want that catch to look good. Maybe he catches it too soon. Yeah, I think maybe he shouldn't catch it yet.
Lego Lightbulb says, I have a Black Panther. I don't have a panther of any color. Puzzle War says the knife should go to the left more.
Yeah, maybe. See what that looks like.
Alright, I feel like since this has been commented like 3 times, I should read it. Lofty, you forgot I am the Blue Brute from Sam.
Okay. I thought Sam was the other guy who already got beat up.
No, he's the Brute. Plastic Wart says, I'll send you a pic of my bear. Orange Film says, I'm gonna go for a little. Like a light bulb says, when are you going to end stream? I might leave soon.
I'm gonna end it pretty soon, as soon as I can wrap up this one scene, which may be a while.
So if you stick it out for more scene, you can see our epic outro.
Man, I'm not sure what Lofty's doing. I'm kind of focused all on this guy, and he's kind of just like, oh.
Lots of War says, everyone here in the stream should pick a Spartan to be, and the last Spartan standing wins.
Except we already know the last Spartan standing is going to be Master Chief, so.
Wait, why? Has anybody chosen Master Chief?
No.
Because we've already signed, like, everybody, but I don't remember who anyone was. Stop Motion Spartan Boy says, can I watch the whole thing?
Sure.
You should just show it at the end. We're so close.
I'm not sure how close we are. I mean, I need to wrap up this little knife duel right here. But, yeah. I'll show it at the end.
A random weird kid says, hi again, my iPad was having a seizure.
Ah.
Just, like iPads do.
It tends to do that.
So what's going to happen after the knife fight?
More fighting, basically. Actually, probably next thing that's going to happen is Agent Cube's going to pull out his 2 machine guns and try to shoot Lofty. I can't wait to wrap this animation up. Actually, I think I'm gonna take a swing. No, that doesn't look good. See, Lofty, when you look at the knife guy, he looks decent, but Lofty's like all over the place because I wasn't really focusing on him.
Alright, Sam Studio has a suggestion. Okay, this will be funny. The white Spartan and I, the blue brute, did the bet, but when Lofty throw the red Spartan at us, then the white Spartan give the money to the blue brute.
I'm not sure I understand.
I don't either. Question, a random weird kid says, how much longer do you think the animation is going to take to finish?
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
Like, okay, how many more scenes are you gonna, fight scenes are you gonna do? Actually, how many Spartans are left?
I don't know. I can run back and check. All right, we already lost him.
Did you ever show the animation again?
No.
I would guess like 3 streams. But I don't really
Yeah,
know.
I'm making decent progress, so it's
This
possible.
one we made a lot of progress. I say we, I'm not doing anything. Faucet War says, I think everyone here wants to see the whole animation.
Maybe I should play it before I finish, because I'm not sure how long this last part's going to take.
Well, we can use it as leverage for those stick around.
We could, but that's cruel. Go just a little bit further. So should he get slashed? All right, here's the dilemma. Should he get slashed, or should Lofty succeed in his punch? What do you guys think? That's what we'll find out next time in 2 seconds. Or 30 seconds.
Stop promotion Spartan Boy and Snapchat says punch.
All right, I should probably put another slash effect there.
Faucet War says, I know I already said this, but you sound so much like Dream.
Do I really though? Do
You
I?
just need to scream
I don't
a
know.
whole lot more.
George!
Leave me alone! Now he sounds just like Dream. I feel like a lot of people sound like Dream because I've seen people that sound. Yeah, it's just he has a very generic voice.
Call my voice generic.
Yes.
I mean, you are, but why?
Technically, Faucet War.
Ah, I really don't know what I'm doing here. What is this? What is this? I guess it's a punch, but... Feels like he gets slashed and misses.
Dark Aspect is back. And yes, it is still going. A random weird kid says Lofty's arm should be straight.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it there. See, this is why it's great to do stream, because I'm not trying to entertain you guys. I'm just trying to steal all your critiques as stop motion people.
I'm trying to get legal plagiarism. If that's a thing.
All right, I really don't know where this is going, so I'm thinking maybe... I guess a punch, right? I just feel like he did a pretty successful slash there. But I'm gonna give him another punch. It's probably most realistic to the scene.
Dark Aspect says, where's the music at? Well, it's there now. Your battery is running low. You might want to plug in your PC.
Wow, have we been doing this for this long? Wow.
The computer is so smart, it knows that I might want to plug in the PC. That's where it says make him slice Loft in the stomach, and then Loft's top goes up in the air and lands back down on his legs.
Oh, that would be funny. I don't think I'm gonna do that just because it'd be really complicated for
okay,
this.
I understand. I was very confused.
I like that a lot. I really do, but unfortunately, I think it's gonna be too complex for me wanting to do it right now. I'm gonna make the knife fly up in the air. I think.
How much longer is that? How long do you think this is going to last?
Not too much longer. So close, people.
Michael Light Bulb says, bye, got to go, do not make this stream private, I want to see the outro. It's gonna be really smooth, don't worry.
Probably look something like, hey, how do I stop it again? Which button do I hit?
Just press the end button. I know, I already did.
Who wants to miss that?
Yeah, it's a preview. A random weird kid says, is there a way for us to donate to you?
Ooh, I love money.
I do like money.
Well, not really. You can donate your views and watch time, but I don't have a Patreon or anything. I mean, I would love Patreon, but I feel like, I'm only at 1,000 subscribers. It feels kind of odd to create one. But if you get like a petition or anything and everyone wants me to create one, I will accept money. So But I'm flattered that you'd ask that. I appreciate that. All right. I don't really like the way I'm ending this because he's like this epic fight, pretty even, and then he just gets down by one punch. But it looks good, so I'm gonna keep it. All right, again, I'm gonna have to do some masking frames, unfortunately. I really like avoiding them, but I don't think I can this time. Actually, maybe I can get away with hiding it one more time. Really close, people. All right, the knife is, something's wrong with the knife. Okay, let's see. Music be gone. No one likes music anyway.
Lucas Gaming says, have the knife hit the white Spartan and Brute take his money.
I'm not sure the angle really works for that. But good idea. I think I am actually going to be able to get away without using a masking frame. All right, which one wins the bet? Because I was thinking the Brute would win the bet again, but it's possible maybe the Brute actually wins the bet this time. Did I say it? Should the Brute lose again, or should he actually win the bet this time? I feel like maybe it'd be more comical if he loses again.
Yes, I agree. $55 says the same guy wins. And Sam obviously says he wants to win. However, you lost again, so you're on $100. Nonstop's back, and he wants to see what you've done so far.
All right, I am so close to wrapping this up, so if you can bear with me for a little bit, just a couple more minutes, I'm gonna wrap it up, and then I'll show the whole thing through. All right, now let's focus there. All right, should the brute show like a lot of frustration? Or he should show frustration, but in what way? What do you guys think? Because he's gonna once again lose his bet. That makes him mad and he does something.
Maybe he breaks the table. Or punches me. I think he should just kick over the table.
Should you do it before or after he gives him the money? What do you guys say? I think he should kick over the table, but before or after the money? Because I can't make it drag on too long because Lofty's just going to be standing there. So I
Maybe you should just toss the bill in the air and then shove the table.
If I can find my Lego money, there it is, right there. What are you guys saying?
Break the table.
Wow.
55 Series says he should bend down and look at the floor. Lucas Gaming says smash the table before. I think he should just throw the bill in the air and just shove the table.
Alright, I have a very, very annoying problem right now. His hand is like very much in the way of the white Spartan getting his hand up. I'm not sure how to get away with that. Let me just try.
Another one asking to see what you've done so far.
You guys hold out, or should I just show you now?
How much? I mean, is it like 3 minutes? Or...
Oh man, that's super annoying. Oh, I think I may have messed this up. I don't know. Maybe I should just show you so far.
One random weird kid says wait, nonstop says show.
I'll show it because it's really close, but I'm not sure how it could be a lot longer because I just need to do that one last scene, but I'll just show what we got so far. And now, I think I failed to make this smooth. I want to cry. Gotta get this back in the same position. Alright, I'm gonna use iron frames, see if that helps. Ugh, I think I'm just making it worse. So should you slam the table before or after he gives the money?
I think you should slam the table and then give the money. And then Lofty should just go back and do battle pose while that's happening.
Yeah, I think I want to make him do that. Slam the pose. Slam the table first. Ugh, I really wish I could have held this white Spartan still, but he's all over the place, so it's really annoying.
We are officially at 3 hours. Doesn't feel like it's been that long.
It does not.
Brick Horizon is here.
It's kind of too late, but I feel like maybe it might be better if he just simply loses the bet again. And do we want it to shatter? I think we want it to shatter, right? Or at least break.
Yeah, it should just kind of crack and cool.
Ugh, I don't like it. No, I bumped Lofty. No, I did it again. Oh, this is a disaster. I did not plan this out well enough. No. What do I do? What do I do?
Well, I don't understand what's wrong.
I bumped Lofty, and this is just, it doesn't look good.
You could just end it and reanimate it. Reanimate it later, off stream. If it's really messed up that bad.
I guess it's not that bad. I don't know if I like him slamming the table. I don't know if it... These boards are everywhere. All right, let's see if I can make this guy's hand come up really slowly. It's hard because I can, in fact, I'm gonna take him up just because I can't really micro adjust him when he's like that. Hey, this is actually working very well. I've never really done it like this before. So as long as I keep him on the same stud, I can make him hold still, even though I'm taking him completely off frame. But I need to take him completely off frame so I can properly micro adjust his hand to look like exactly what I want without knocking all the other characters. It's working strangely. But now he's in the way of the brute, and that just shifted a lot. I might be able to get away with doing it. Not doing that here. Is it going to be clear enough that they have like a bet? Do you guys think?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Alright, I don't think I'm going to be able to pick him up and put him down the same way, so I'm just going to try to move his hand with the skewer. Right now he's reaching back to get his money.
Mr. This is a title idea. Lofty's Wacky Weekend Bar Brawl.
Nice. Man, I need to get that money back there. I'm not sure how exactly to get it in his hand. Without doing that. And that. Oh my word.
You are getting sloppy, then.
No, I just didn't properly stage this since it was kind of thrown in the last minute. Don't worry, I'm gonna be good. It's just like their arms are overlapping, so it makes it kind of difficult. So close, guys. So close.
Are you really, though?
Yes, I am, like, really so close this time. So that movement's a little quick, but that's okay. is it? I don't know. Oh, man. That does not look good. Okay. Again, the problem is their arms are like overlapping, so it makes it really difficult. Oh boy, so close. There we go. I got his arm out. Yes. All right. Only a couple more pictures.
Random Weird Kid says, I love how relatable this is. The simple actions in stop motion take the longest time to do, even though they look simple.
Yes, that is exactly accurate. Especially when you don't plan ahead and you get them really close together to where every time you move one, the other one moves. Or are they even giving the money? I forgot. All right, now just get the money in your pocket and we can be done. Come on, you got this. You got this, White Spartan. Just put it away. Just put it in your pocket.
Only good thing we didn't wait for the end to watch the show the whole time.
Yeah.
What kind of, from a random weird kid, what kind of fight is the S'more versus Master Chief fight going to be? Is it going to be a hand-to-hand, gunfight, knife fight, etc.?
I'm probably going to include some gun and some laser sword. I'm not sure if Lofty's going to get any weapons or not. Alright, that's it, folks. Let's run through it one more time, and then I'm done. Uh-oh, I've got to the point to where I can't go back. I gotta scroll back. What? Oh, so much work. Alrighty, let's see the whole thing through. So that's that first bet exchange. And we all know brutes are bad at making bets, so.
Especially Sam.
Especially Sam, the blue brute. Not bad. Alrighty. Thank you all for showing up. I'll try to stream next week, but I don't make any promises because I've been pretty busy. Thanks for coming.
There's our smooth outro.